Welcome back, my fairies. I am Matsurific, and we are back with another Miraculous Ladybug trailer reaction and analysis video. So, where we basically just go through the trailer little bit by little bit, and try to analyze it and just try to figure out what's going to happen in the next episode. Now, first off, I do want to go ahead and do a quick disclaimer. The episode has been leaked online, so be very careful, you guys. I have managed to avoid seeing any of the actual leaks. I was actually only able to realize that it was leaked due to coming over here to miraculousladybugnews.com and actually seeing this tweet right here that says that the episode has been leaked. So, yeah, so be very careful, you guys. Try to avoid social media until it officially airs so you can avoid spoilers, because that is what I am going to be doing. I'm just gonna watch anime today and work on more V models and stuff. I'm actually working on Adrian and Cat Noir right now, which has actually been really fun so far. And as you can see, I've also gone ahead and adjusted I've also gone ahead and adjusted Adriana as well, so that's been really fun. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. Also, guys, let me know down below what you think of the upgrades that I did to Adriana's model. I think she looks even cuter than before. I updated the bangs and stuff. I added some blush to her face, and I adjusted the colors just ever so slightly. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and let's go ahead and get into this trailer. So yeah, let's go. And there is a synopsis posted above the trailer, but I did do my best not to read it. So if something does make me feel like, oh my gosh, what? Then I might go ahead and read it, but we'll do that right here. So we get Marinette and Tiki in her room, and something surprising Marinette. Oh no! Why is Monarch in her room? What? Oh, and he's in his evolution out costume. Wait, is he still? He's not still time traveling, is he? Oh my goodness. Also, I think this is the first time we've actually seen like a, at least this. I haven't actually gotten to see a super close up view of this, but I just noticed that these two, the fox and the mouse miraculous, are kind of like I don't really want to say skeleton, but I think that's like the technical term in like jewelry making. It's basically just, the gold frame. So that's interesting. Basically that means he's not using the mouse or the fox right now. And it looks like he's got something in his hand right here. I'm not sure what that is, but he's got all the kwamis out and stuff. Wait. Why does he have the kwamis out, though? He had them put away. Okay, I think I need to go ahead and read the description, because this is probably going to tell me why. Oh, what if Monarch could force the kwamis who know the address of Ladybug to lead him to her? Oh no. Unhappy little creatures would have no choice but to obey him, and Monarch appeared on Marinette Dupenchang's house. I think that's supposed to be in. Could she escape him? Okay, so it starts off as a what if. So is this supposed to be a what if? That's because he's time traveling. Like the only thing I could think of that would make this like an actual true what if is if Alex, present Bunnix, were to go back and stop him from doing this. But this is also destruction, so this means that at the very least through Marinette's timeline, this is happening later. Okay, so yeah, this is not good. Also, this kind of reminds me of a theory that I was having a discussion with some people over on Reddit back when we were still waiting for new information for season 3. And I was thinking that, my theory was that if they got at least one of the Miraculous back from Monarch, besides Mulo, And I think I came up with this theory like when we first got evolution. But like my theory was, what if when they get a miraculous pack? Oh no, yeah, this was before. This was been during the hiatus that I had this theory. My theory was that if they get a miraculous back from him, then all they really have to do is to say, "Hey, you know who Hawkmoth is now, or Monarch, or Shadowmoth, or whatever his name is. You know who Monarch is now, right? So can you tell me who Monarch is?" And then they would be like, "Oh yeah, it's Gabriel Agreste." And then she'd be like, "Oh my gosh, it really is Adrian's father. I was right." But then somebody was like, "Oh, well, they can't because of the spell." But it's like, well, it's actually said in the episode back in season 2, I think it was, back in Sandboy. It's actually said back in Sandboy that Master Fu placed the spell on them, meaning that if Fu could place the spell, then Suhan can lift it. And since Marinette has the translated grimoire, she might also be able to lift the spell as well. But even then, it's like Suhan could definitely lift the spell if Master Fu is able to place it. So that would be a very easy way to work around it. But I also think that this is also a really interesting way to work around it too, because it's like, yeah, it's like tell me who Ladybug is, and then they're like, we literally can't. If we try, bubbles come out, and we can't talk. So he's like, okay, well then lead me to where she lives, and it's like, oh. Yeah, I guess the spell doesn't really account for that. So that's actually really clever of him. He is for the most part using his brain. He kind of slipped on that back in evolution, where he's like, yeah, let me just hesitate for several minutes about whether or not I should leave this thumb drive here, instead of just simply dropping it and then going after Ladybug. It's like, you idiot, what is wrong with you? But yeah, that was definitely interesting. So yeah, wow, we're only 3 seconds in, and I'm just talking about fan theories. So let's go ahead and get back into this. So yeah, she's backing up, and it looks like, is she getting something? She looks okay. Her expression looks kind of blank, but then it looks sad. Like, is she being forced to do something, or what? She's giving him a key, but what is that key to? It's got her ladybug charm on it. So, what is this key supposed to lead to? She definitely looks like oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm doing this. Like, why? What is she doing? I guess. Then why doesn't he just take her earrings? That also makes no sense. Also, the Kwamis look so sad, like, we're sorry, Marinette, we didn't want to betray you like that. Oh, that hurts to watch. Oh, Alia's here too. So does this actually take place during the beginning of multiplication, during their sleepover? Yeah, they're very appropriately freaking out. Whatever she gave to Monarch is definitely important. Okay, and now we get another image here. Yeah, he's still wearing all the miraculous, and hello, what's this? A piece of paper, it just fell out of his sleeve, I guess? Well, not really sleeve, his armband thing. And he's still wearing all of the miraculous, too. I think I said that already. Oh, looks like... Okay, so Ladybug uses her yo-yo to attach Cat Noir's hand to Monarch's wrist, which we know from both evolution and multiplication that it doesn't work, because he can just use Wind Dragon. But this might also be before he thought of using that. And it looks like Ladybug's also got Monarch tied up with a Lucky Charm, because this definitely looks like a Lucky Charm rope thing. I mean, it looks a little thick to be a rope, but it probably is just a rope. And it looks like Cat Noir's got his Cataclysm activated. Oh no. Oh no. Please don't let that be it. Oh, because we got a spoiler that he's going to, that Cat Noir is going to actually cataclysm somebody. this season, and it's like, oh my gosh, no. He's gonna. Ladybug looks worried about something, probably because of the fact that he's got his cataclysm active, and she just tied his hand to Monarch's. Oh my goodness! But I guess if they did cataclysm him, they could get all the miraculous back. But that would be so dark. Like, oh my gosh, don't do that. Oh, okay. And now he's just using Burrow again. But yeah, it definitely looks like he's using Burrow. So this clearly, at least from his point of view, is still taking place during evolution, which is interesting. I'm glad that we're at least getting to see some time travel aspects of this, and also I find it interesting that we're seeing him do more stuff, but also like I really like that his timeline isn't exactly in sync with the rest of the timeline, which is interesting. Oh my goodness. So, wow. Just noticed this. Look at his arm. Is this from the Cataclysm? This might be from the Cataclysm. I know Thomas Ostruck mentioned on Twitter that Cataclysm works differently. Basically, there's 3 different ways that Cataclysm can work, depending on depending on what he's hitting with it. So if he a cataclysm is an inanimate object, then it disintegrates like we see all the time in the show. Cataclysm may send a monster and they break and they lose control. But if he cataclysms a person, then basically it could have a varying range of effect. At minimum, it will break your bones, which we saw in Miracular, where Cat Noir got cataclysmed in the ribs, and now his ribs are broken. But here we see him getting cataclysmed. Sorry, I didn't finish explaining. But the worst case scenario is that the person would die. Like, they wouldn't disintegrate, but they would die. So it's varying range of effects. And I guess the superhero suit also protects them from death, but it could still cause them to be hurt, to be injured, or still allow them to be injured, because the Cat Miraculous is just that powerful. But yeah, it looks like his suit at least protected him from getting anything worse than this, but his arm is definitely messed up here. And then the Kwamis follow him. Looks like this is in the museum as well, because we see the Ladybug statue back here, and stuff is being covered up by cloth as well. And then we get this. Okay, this might be the same thing we saw him have in his hand when he was threatening Marinette to get the key. And then that goes up in there. That, or he needed the key for whatever this is. Okay, but yeah, this is clearly just them developing the rings and the containment units for the Kwamis, and it looks like that's it. That's the end of it. So I guess we get to see more of the development of the rings, which will be interesting. But also, this is definitely the biggest thing that's going to happen, and I almost wish that I hadn't reacted to this trailer, because But yeah, it definitely looks like he's got something in his hand here, and that might be the orb. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting seeing how they get around this, because like is present day Bunnix going to come in and chase him off and stop any of this from happening, or what? Because this is the synopsis says it's a what if episode, so this is gonna be interesting. But we'll go ahead and end this here for today. I'm going to try to see if I can find that other trailer that I'm missing, because I know that TVC posted a video and she was doing a reaction to something, and I haven't watched her video because I can't, because I clearly haven't seen that trailer yet that she was reacting to. In her thumbnail, she shows Natalie pinning Gabriel to the ground, and it's like, oh, is Natalie going to betray Gabriel? And it's like, I haven't seen that yet. And where do I find that? I might message her on Twitter. I'm trying to avoid Twitter, but if I do have ways of avoiding Twitter while still being able to check my notifications, so I might message her and be like, "Hey, I haven't had a chance to watch your video yet because I can't find that trailer you were watching. Where is that trailer? Can you link it to me?" So hopefully I can get that to you guys soon. But we'll go ahead and end this video here for today. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more videos from me. We do all sorts of fun stuff on this channel, including playing video games, we do art, and I'll sometimes talk about cartoons and anime. So if you enjoy this stuff, then be sure to ring that bell icon to never miss a video. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, I hope you all have a very magical day.